Hello everyone, this is Sarah Knight, and today I've got some exciting news that will make your life simpler. Nixa Public Schools now has a password sync tool in place that will sync our Active Directory, so our computer credentials, the thing you use to log in, your username and password, specifically the password. So it's going to sync your AD password with your Google password. Each staff member will need to register with the self-service password reset tool and change your password in order for an initial sync to take place between AD and Google. The implementation of this tool provides more simplicity in logging in to your computer and Google. And I think that's fantastic because that is one less password that I need to remember on a daily basis. So I'm going to walk you through the steps in this process in the video, as well as provide you a Google Doc with the steps listed out. If you have any questions, feel free to email me and I'd be happy to help you. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is, and this is what you will do today, you're going to register with the self-service password reset tool. Now, I visited several buildings and we did this together in, say, like a staff meeting or a quick stand-up meeting, really seated because you were at your computer. So if you've already, when you see me going through this process, if you've already registered with the self-service password reset tool, you do not need to register again. So you can just enjoy this part of the video and not follow along. I'll tell you when you need to jump back in to the process. Okay, so for those of you who have never registered with the self-service password reset tool, you're like, Sarah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to show you that now. The first step is to go to helpdesk.nixaschools.net/password reset. All right, so the self-service password reset tool, I am on that page now. Again, if you've never registered, you're going to go to the top right-hand corner and click on registration. In step 1, you're going to enter your Active Directory username and password. All right, I've done this already, so your fields down in step 2 will be blank, but you will enter your school email address, so your first name, last name at nixaschools.net, and then you are going to choose 3 security questions and put those answers in and confirm those answers. The answers are case sensitive, so if you capitalize any of the letters or have a number or a special character in your answer, you need to remember that. Once you do this portion, you're going to hit submit, and I'm actually going to change one of these to all right, I'm going to hit submit now. And you will have this pop up that says your registration has completed successfully, and you'll probably receive an email confirming that as well. All right, so you have registered with the self-service password reset tool. I'll explain why this is important in just a minute. So this is the first to do today. All right, the second to do today is you're going to go ahead and change your Active Directory password so that it will sync Active Directory and Google, and you're going to do this today. So while you're logged in to your computer as yourself, you're going to hit Control-Alt-Delete. And depending on which version of Windows you have, this screen may look different, but the options should be the same as what you see on my screen. You're going to hit Change a Password, and then you're going to put in your old password or the password you currently have with Active Directory. So the password you use now to log into your computer, then you're going to type in a new password and then type that new password again. Now, because we're syncing with Google, Google has some pretty strict policies in place, or requirements I should call them, for your password. You have to have at least 8 characters in this new password. You have to have 3 of the 4 following requirements. You have to have an uppercase letter, lowercase letter, a number, and a special character. So 3 of the 4 of those. When you're done inputting your new password and then confirming it, you're going to hit enter, submit, or this arrow. After that is done, your Active Directory password is now changed. Now, at this point, it's estimated that about within 5 minutes or so there'll be about a 5-minute wait time, that your password will sync with your Google account. So, upon your next login or opening of your Google account in Google Chrome, you will use this new password or be prompted to enter your new password. So Google might tell you your password is incorrect. Yes, because you just changed it and it's synced from Active Directory. So you'll just put in this new password that you're changing your Active Directory password to into Google if it prompts you for a new password. All right. So that's how you sync your Active Directory password with your Google password. I love it. I think it's fantastic. The simpler life can be, the better. So I'm going to go back out of this for a moment. And I'm going to go out of this. This is the document that I will share with you today. It goes through those steps. Now, at the very bottom of this document, it comes to this very bold green. I forgot my AD or Google password, now what? So let's say you're having a great Christmas break, you've got your school computer at home, and you're thinking that you're going to work on grades. No one does that, right? That's what I thought. Okay, so you sit down to use your computer and you cannot remember your computer password. So that's your Active Directory password, or AD, okay? From any computer at home or at school, you would follow these directions under I forgot my AD or Google password, now what? You would go to helpdesk.nexusschools.net/password reset. So that site that I was on a while ago for the self-service password reset. I'm going to go to that now. All right, so this is if you forget your computer password. Because you're registered with this tool, you would put in your computer username, so your AD username, and submit. You would confirm your 3 security questions, and then you would select Reset Password in this Account Reset box. You would input a new password here. Again, it has to be 8 characters, and it has to include at least an uppercase letter, a lowercase letter, a number, or a symbol, special character. 3 of the 4 of those. You would confirm your password and submit. Again, within about 5 minutes, this reset not only reset your AD password, but then it will sync again with Google and it will reset your Google password. Okay, so that's how you will now reset your computer password. You don't have to call the tech department. You don't have to put in a work order. You don't have to email your technician. You would just go to this tool and do it yourself. And that's the self-service part that makes it just so quick and easy if that computer password is forgotten, or the Google password. Something to know though, every time you change your AD password, your Google password will sync and change. All right. If you happen to manually change your Google password, it will then be different from your AD password until you change your AD password the next time. I know that's kind of confusing. It's on this Google Doc. All right. So just know that tidbit of information, things to know at the bottom of the Google Doc. All right, so in order to use that self-service password reset tool, you have to be registered with it first, which a lot of schools did with me in a staff meeting. If you've not done that, that's your first step today. Then you're going to go ahead and change your AD password so that it syncs AD and Google. In the future, if you forget your password for either AD or Google, you're going to follow these directions and just remember these things to know. I hope you enjoy having a simpler time using your computer and Google and logging into both of those now with one password. Again, if you have questions, feel free to email me and I'll be happy to help you.